Hey guys, so I live in a dome home, which is kind of weird, but has a bonus of it came with this book. So cool beans, I've always wanted to digitize this book, but it's pretty big. So I never got around to it until recently. The company iCODIS reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review one of their scanners. So yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. So in this video, I'm going to show you what it was like for me to scan that book and scan other books using the iCODIS scanner. So basically in this video, I kind of hope to show you what it would be like to use a scanner like this, how long it takes, and how this compares to maybe paying for a professional service to get a book scanned. So to start off, the scanner itself is fairly small. It's portable, it's easy to store in the box. And to use this scanner, you can go ahead and visit the iCODIS website. You can download the software there, or they actually include a CD if you have a way to install software from a CD player. Once I finished installing the software, I did some test documents. Right off the bat, it finds the orientation really well of the document. There was no issues with that. I would scan with OCR enabled. That's optical character recognition, basically. So you can search for text. It will recognize the text and include that in the PDF document. It works great. So after this, I decided to go ahead and scan my entire book, all 365 pages worth, which, hey, that's pretty cool. That's like, if I do a scan a day, it'll just take me 1 year. But it didn't take me a year, so that's, yay, good news. I actually did time out how long it took me. It was about 1 hour and 10 minutes. So 365 pages, hour and 10 minutes. Here are some of the things I observed while I was scanning my book. For one, I took off the binding for the book just because I could easily. That was a good decision on my part. It was way easier to scan, I think, than like lifting the pages and holding them down. Overall, the scanner did a really good job at setting the page, even with some of these pages being really bad. When you scan, you can either manually press a button or you can have an option to do auto detect. I found auto detect to be much easier. It has a 5-second countdown from the last time you move the page. So when you move something on, it'll have like green lines that go around when you stop. It does a 5-second countdown and then it takes a picture. And the 5-second countdown isn't actually 5 seconds. It's like a fast 5 seconds. It's more like 3 seconds. So you can expect about 3 seconds per page when you're going basically as fast as possible. I found this to be a good speed when I was starting out and just kind of getting used to it, but honestly, I wish the software had the ability for me to customize this because I think I could have actually gone a lot faster had it been a faster countdown, like 3 fast seconds or like 1 or 2 seconds. So that's kind of a bummer that, as far as I know, it didn't offer that option, and I looked everywhere in the settings and could not find that. So after I scanned the entire book, it took about 12 minutes to export the entire thing into a PDF document. The PDF ended up being 220 megabytes, and the quality on the PDF is really quite good, and it is a searchable PDF now. So after I scanned this, I've been testing this out with scanning just kind of regular books. And some of the observances I've had with this is it's kind of a hit and miss with books that you have to hold the pages up. Sometimes it did a really good job straightening the text. Sometimes it did some kind of goofy things. Sometimes it does a really good job removing the fingers from the edges of the pages. And sometimes it does this weird thing where it just blocks out sections of text and blurs it. Yeah, that's probably a bug in the software. Hopefully that will be updated soon. Something to be aware of. So I've actually used other scanners similar to this, and this was pretty comparable to the other scanners I've used. It's comparable in price and functionality. Honestly, it's a nice portable scanner to use if you have a lot of documents, like you scan receipts, or you're in an office where you just need to scan documents really fast and use this quite a bit. It's a really good option. If you have multiple books that you want to scan, I think it's a good option. I've looked into professional services, and from what I've seen, to send in a book and have them scan it and you get a PDF back about the cheapest I've seen is around $50. So if you only have one book and you wanted to scan that, you could consider a professional service. But if you're doing like 2, 3, 4 books, you might as well get something like this and just do everything yourself, especially if you consider that you'll be scanning other documents or receipts or whatever it is you may scan. So if you have any questions about the scanner, I'll try to answer your questions as best I can. Hope this video helped. Thanks.